Hi, and thank you for watching my YouTube channel. This is the second in my series of videos. I'm going to document the progress I'm making on restoring a 1991 Fleetwood Southwind motorhome. I bought this motorhome last week, and with the idea that I could fix it up and have a fairly decent motorhome without spending a lot of money. Let me give you a little background. A year ago, I bought a 1977 motorhome, 20 feet long. It had been sitting up for about 17 years. Needed a lot of work, but after putting quite a few man hours in it, I ended up with something that was pretty darn nice. And I thought, well, it would be nice to have something a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit newer, with a few more bells and whistles. On the old 1977 Dodge Brougham, as we called it. It was a Dodge Brougham, but it was affectionately referred to around here as the Brougham, since I'm in ham radio, Brother Ham. I was able to bring it back to life, and it turned out to be really good. I went from the front bumper to the back bumper, replacing just about everything that needed replacing. And it was a fun project. Everything worked, everything did what it was supposed to do, and had the solar panels on it, had a cargo rack put on the back of it. So it just turned out to be really nice, and if you are a boondocker, it would be something you could literally take out where there's no services whatsoever and have unlimited power. So taking that idea and then watching people on YouTube. I watched a number of videos of people that were taking buses, schoolies as they call them, vans, cargo trucks, whatever you might want, and fixing them up. And a lot of times these people were spending $10,000-15,000 or more to get their finished product. And I think it can be done for a lot less and come out with something pretty nice. So if you saw my first video, it was kind of a rough tour of what I'm starting with. And if you haven't seen it, go back and take a look. It's the 1991 Fleetwood Southwind, The Project Begins. That's the title of it. So the idea is going to be see how well I can put this thing together and for how little money I can do it for. Now, to start off with, I paid $2,400 for the motorhome. It was not running. I had to tow it to my place. So I had to go on a little bit of experience and expertise in being able to judge something. Hopefully I judged right. I've got it in the shop right now. It should be ready later today. And it needed a fuel pump. So I was able to get it running while I had it here. The engine sounds great, and so it's having a fuel pump put in it, and that should fix the engine problems. I want to be able to document and have you come along with me for this journey to see what I'm doing. My first order of business is going to be going through everything, finding out what's working, what's not working, what needs to be updated. I know that it's got an old 13-inch TV in it that is useless, so that's coming out. I'll be going back with flat screen TVs in it. I know there's some lights that don't work. The gentleman that had it before me took the generator out, sold it off. He took the water heater out and put an electric one in, so I've got to go back with a gas water heater. He basically was going to live in it and set it up in that fashion. So I've got to go back and put it back to where it's now ready for the road. So I've got to address a lot of these things. I want to convert all the incandescent lights and fluorescent lights over to LEDs to save energy. I want to put extra batteries in it. It came with only about 100 to 200 amp hours of battery to run the coach, and I want to have something that I can put out there and just basically go forever without having to start the generator if necessary. So I'm going to be putting solar panels on it. I will be adding a lot of batteries to it. The other motorhome, I had 420 amp hours of battery capacity in it, which for a small motorhome is a lot. So I plan on doing that with this one. So basically, I'd like to take you along with me and let you watch what I'm doing and how I do it, the types of things I put on it and add to it, and show you that hopefully when we get done, we'll have a pretty nice Class A motorhome that will be dependable, that we can take out on the road, go enjoy some camping, see some places that I haven't seen, and with something that is dependable and comfortable. And show you that you too can probably do this. I'm not an expert in any of these fields. I'm just kind of a jack of all trades type person and not afraid to jump in and try something. So hopefully you watching me doing the things that I'm going to be doing on this motorhome will maybe inspire you to see that you can do it as well. Thanks again for watching, and if you like this, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it, and we'll just see where this goes. Have a nice day.